Hey Divas and Gents, I'm coming to you with a design team project, my last one for the month of November. And I wanted to quickly show you a few things that I made with some of the goodies in Nat's store. I hope you guys made it to her sale where a lot of stuff was marked 40% off, which ends tonight. And I'm hoping this video uploads by then so that you guys can get in it if you have not. She has a lot of her Christmas stuff. It's all pretty much clearancing out at 40% off. So please take this opportunity and go get some of that stuff. So of course I will always have the link below. So let me go ahead and show. I made some of these gift tag shakers just as a decoration on gifts. So I just went ahead and used the winter stack that Nat has in her store, the 6x6 by Echo Park. And all the insides that you see in there are all from her little winter packs of sequins, bugle beads, these little snowflakes that are in there. This die, I believe she sold out of already. So I just went ahead and I used my extra large eyelets and punched it through so that I could add this on a gift as just a cute little decoration. And of course there's nothing in the back. Well, it's really light. I'm sorry, this is double-sided. I don't know what I was thinking. So I just went ahead and used the same coordinating ones. So I did this one. And of course this is the back side of that one, but then I used this side. Same concept, using all the super pretty things in her little winter pack of shaker goodness. And this is the same thing also. So these are all to go on gifts. And I just used twine right here to tie on the gift. Okay, those are those three. Then I did these three. And this paper right here, super gorge. She did run out of that paper. But I had to use it. It's what I had. So sorry. But she does have this winter color selection also with the gold and red sequins with the red and gold sea beads. And this was part of the paper stack, and I had cut it out and adhered it to the paper. I used my extra large eyelets, same thing with the twine. Super duper cute. Then I did the same with this one. This is on a gold foil paper, and this is my Tim Holtz die. So I used all of this goodness in there. That paper was so beautiful. I think she ran out of that really quick. It was gorge. Same concept on this one. And I just did the reverse of that side. So those are the 6 little gift tag shakers that I made to go on gifts. My inspiration from that was from Sweet Laura. She had given us all of these on our Friendsgiving / birthday get together. And she put this on our gifts like that. So she went ahead and added the little ring and put them on there with our names and personalized it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Not personalize it, but put them on Christmas gifts. Okay, now on to this part right here. I'm going to have to move you around. And let me push you up a little bit so I can show you the jewelry. Oh, I tried to get this before light, but man, I've been so busy with my 4 days off, let me tell you. Okay, so this right here, let me show you as I hang it up here. Actually, let me show you what I use, just so that you know in advance. Now, Nat sells this gold chain right here in this bag. I used one complete bag. This is a second bag. I had purchased one and she gave me one. No, I think I purchased, I don't know, who cares? I think this is the one I got. I didn't want to use my whole stash because I love this chain. In fact, I need to go get some more from her. But I used one whole bag to make all of this jewelry that I'm about to show you. Okay, so you can see, you look at this and you're thinking, oh, you know, that it's not a lot. You're about to be amazed because I did make a lot. And then I used these gold rondelles with the stones in them. Super gorge. I used these little star daisy beads. I used these clasps. They're toggles. And I finished off the blue. I have blue beads. I used all of them, so I don't have nothing to show you. These right here are a champagne color. It's like a 4mm. I used these right here. These look like a 6mm. And this is a milk glass color. I used these clear ones right here. I use these really pretty silver AB color ones that are a 6mm also. Gorgeous. And I mixed the two together but I used both the small bead caps and the large ones. So I just put them in here because I'm running low on my jewelry goods from the store. So you'll see that that's what I used here. I used this toggle. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And I hung 3 strands of chain. Okay. And this is what I made. Because right now the thing is layer chains, and I cannot tell you how in love I am with this style look. I have a ton of them pinned on Pinterest, and I was like, okay, I have got to have these. So I'm like, I'm a jewelry maker. I'll make it myself. Okay, so let's see if I can get that close. Okay, so this right here is a dangle from my stash, and I believe this was either gifted to me by Vicky or Janelle. One of the two I was gifted that by, these little stones right here. Gorgeous. So that just hangs by itself. These layer chains are meant to be not over the top. Then this one right here, or right here. So you'll see I used the bigger bead caps, I used the spacer star beads, and then a rondelle in the middle, and of course it's milk glass beads. And that hangs in the middle. And then the long strand hangs this one right here, which is a tassel that I made. So I went ahead and used, come on. It's not focusing. How irritating. And it's probably because of the glare in my my OT light. So anyways, work with me, camera. Okay, there we go. So I used the milk glass rondelle, and I used a small bead cap at the bottom, and then I hung, I think it was 6 strands of chain. See, so how fun is that? So they all hang, it's all one necklace to be worn, so you don't have 3 different ones, even though you can wear them that way too. So I love how that came out. Of course it's gonna be a little blurry because it's nighttime and it's irritating me. So there is my one necklace. Okay, that's a lot of chain I used on this project. Okay, so now let's show you what else I made. I told you guys I was going to be starting to do more dainty jewelry. So this is getting that ball rolling. Okay. So right here, I did, so let's see if I can get it. There we go. And here's the champagne colored ones that I used. So you'll see that I used 7 of those. And that's it. It's just a simple chain. The Alex and Ani jewelry, I believe they make these kind. Or the other, there's another jewelry place that does that, and they're so expensive. And these are so easy to make, and they're not using anything that is any more expensive. They're using Swarovski crystals. I do have those, but these ones right here are glass beads. You can totally get those on your, and look at how simple that is. It's gorgeous. So, and of course on these ones right here, I went ahead and I used, from my stash, a lobster claw. These ones right here, they're not very heavy, so although you would want to use a toggle, since it's not got weight, the toggle will come undone much easier. So for things like this that are super light, that have no weight down here to keep a toggle on your neck, I probably wouldn't want to use one. Okay, so that's another one. Okay, and here's another one, if I can get it untangled. Here, let me just show you up clear. It's the same type of necklace. Oops. Okay, so these are the clear with the silver bead in the middle, and then I used the tiny bead caps on both sides and kept it very simple. It's just gorgeous. I used a lobster claw on this one also. But see how super pretty and simple this is? I love it. And to match this, I went ahead and made a bracelet to go along with it. So you'll see that that's how it looks. So I did it to match this one right here. So it's a bracelet and a necklace. Okay. Still going, ladies, still going. And then I did this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is using the blue beads that was in her winter beads. Get this to focus. There we go. How beautiful, right? So I used 6 of those beads, and then I used the little bead caps on both ends. And then I made earrings. I wanted to make a bracelet, but I didn't have enough beads. Okay, and I made these earrings right here. These hooks are from my stash. And then I use the little bead caps, and then those beads. Very simple, very cute, very dainty. I absolutely love it. And then I made a ring to match it. I'll show you how it looks on. These are super easy rings to make and just so much fun. I've made these chain rings before and showed them on previous videos. As soon as I can get the camera to focus again. Come on, camera. I think it has a harder time with the light right there. I don't know. So there's how it goes, and that's the way it is in the back. Oops. Right now it's loose on my finger because it's cold. So my fingers are skinnier now. But that's how it looks on. And these ones right here, when you're using the eye pins, you see how it's got a curve to it. So you literally put on the 3 and you bend it. You know, all you're doing is bending it so that it keeps that round look, so it doesn't stay straight. But very simple, very cute and easy to make. So I went ahead and I did the earrings, the ring, and the really pretty simple necklace. Gorgeous, right? All of this from one bag of Nat's chain. Now, don't be scared of the chain because it's a very thin chain. It's very super dainty, and you totally this is perfect for these layered type necklaces. And I wouldn't want to use anything thicker for something like this. So there you go. It's gorgeous. So see, wear them layered, amazing. Oh, I had so much fun. I put all of this together, no lie, no exaggeration, in 1 hour. All of this was done in 1 hour. And that is because I had, it's simple stuff. It was like no-brainers for me, but sliding stuff on. And this chain right here, normally when I do necklaces and stuff like that, I normally count links. Absolutely not on this chain. So it's all about guesstimating on doing these. But super, super easy. So you got to give this simple, dainty necklaces a try. They're absolutely gorgeous and so easy to make. Even these dainty bracelets to go along with it. Love it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you all had an amazing and blessed Thanksgiving. I had a great time. I spent it with a good friend of mine, me and my son, and it was a lot of fun. It truly was. And now we're going on to Christmas. Insane, right? Yes, I was one of the crazy ladies that did the day after at Joann's. Oh, I hope you guys totally got in on Joann's. I went and got all the fabric I could need to make stuff because it's all about handmade stuff this round for Christmas. So trying to do the best I can. And so thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will be back probably tomorrow to show you my December layout for my planner. So for you planner chicks, stay tuned. And I will see you guys all later. And thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And thank you to all the girls and guys that have hung with me from the beginning or close to the beginning and still stuck it through with me and have watched me grow. So thank you so much to all you crafty, beautiful people. Bye.